Hello Virgo, I'm Chloe Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. This is your work, career, business, money read. I'm recording this mid-November 2019, but my intention is for whoever needs this guidance to find this video whenever they find it. So if you're watching it shortly after I upload it, all good. But if you're finding this like much later, then just have a listen, see what resonates with you. For anyone listening, no matter what time it is, what time of the year or what year it is, just take what resonates with you. You don't need to take other people's problems on. It might be that just part of this reading is for you. It might be that your higher self just wants to get like one message to you, and that's why you found this video. Now take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Virgo, so what we got about your work? Now, this is very specific for some of you Virgos. Romance and intimacy through work. Like so many relationships start at work because we tend to be in alignment with those that we're working with. We're kind of on the same page as them. We've got a lot in common when we're working with someone. And so it might be that you're changing jobs at the moment, or you're in a new workplace, or if you've got a business, you're working with new people, new customers or something. And this is saying that like romance and intimacy might happen. As I said, intimacy is when you can really be yourself with somebody. You can really show them who you are. And that happens when you're in alignment with someone. And so often you are linked with work connections. And so an extra bonus for you there is that it opens you up to romance and intimacy. And so don't shy away from that. So Virgo, if you have had like strict rules around that, maybe time to ease up on those rules. So like if you've decided that you're not going to have relationships at work or relationships with customers, maybe it's time to ease up on that and change your mind about it and be open. Just be open to romance and intimacy in the workplace or with a customer. Very specific for some of you Virgos. I know Virgos that come like the rules, hey, kind of like your rules, so maybe ease up on those rules. Because why not, yeah? Why not have a relationship with someone you're working with? I know it can complicate things. It can complicate things in the workplace and stuff, but still, if you're in alignment with each other, if you're doing something really similar, why not? Why not? Okay, Virgo, what else about your work or your business? Right. Again, this is about your thoughts. So the Is It True card always comes out when it's saying that you've got thoughts, you've got beliefs that aren't actually true. And so it's asking you to be still and keep quiet. So it's like meditation. Like you'll find out in meditation, you'll be able to listen to your thoughts, listen to things that are popping up. Because there's certain things that you believe about your work that aren't actually true. Maybe you're believing in limitation or rules. Maybe you've got rules about your work, and they're self-imposed rules about your work and what you can do, what you can't do within that. Maybe you think they're being imposed by someone else, but there are no rules in place about that. And so you're being asked, like, is it really true? Especially limitations within your work. Maybe you're coming up with limitations. Maybe you're thinking that you can only reach a certain number of clients, or that you can only do so much within your job, and that it's not actually true. You've got way more potential than you're thinking, Virgo. What else about your work? Right. Virgo, your heart is requesting freedom, and don't ignore that. Listen to your heart. And so if you've had an idea or you're a feeling that you want to quit what it is that you're doing, or leave that workplace, or move somewhere else, or whatever your heart is telling you to go for, that freedom is asking for freedom, is follow that. It's like listen to your heart and go for it. Don't ignore your heart. Don't think it's like whimsical fancy or something and it's not based in reality. No, your heart is telling you. That's how your higher self works. It works through your intuition and through your feelings. And so you've got to listen to your heart. Your higher self is telling you your path to freedom. And so don't ignore your heart. It's a path to freedom. And so, for example, like my life, I live on this tropical island now. I've had my own businesses for the last 19 years. Now I'm working online only for the last 8, 9 years. I've been doing this that I do in the form that I'm doing it for the last 12 years. And each step of the way, I've followed my intuition and followed my heart of what I'd really love to do. And the path is different for everyone. Like, someone else couldn't follow my path and take the action steps that I took. They have to take their own. You've got to follow your own heart. You've got to follow your own intuition. Just setting off the firecrackers on one of the boats to blast the boats out there. So you got to follow your own intuition, Virgo. Follow your own heart, because that's leading you to the freedom that you want. Now, what about your money, Virgo? We've got physical action and gratitude. This is about your money. And so you know that it's the physical action you take that reaps the rewards, right? It's what you do for other people that they pay you for. You can't get away from that. It's either you've made something or you're providing a service for something and you get back from that, okay? Even if it's like an investment, if you've invested in someone or something, you've taken action, you've put the money into that, someone else is using it. There's a service, right? There's a service involved in that. And so that is always true, right? Things don't just materialize out of thin air. We have to do something for it. We have to take action for it. Even if you win the lotto, you buy a ticket, you're taking action on it, right? And so there's always physical action involved. Now, you've got the gratitude card with this because this is saying be grateful that you can even take that physical action and be grateful for what you receive back from that physical action. If you're getting frustrated, Virgo, that you're having to work too hard for your money, you're having to do too much for it, you're having to sacrifice too much for it, it's not making you feel good, you can't make many changes from that point, from that feeling place. If instead you're grateful for that physical action that you can take, and from that place of gratitude that you able-bodied, you are able to provide that service, or you're able-minded, you have got the talents to be able to provide that service and actually take that physical action, make what it is that you're making, build what it is that you're building. If you're grateful for that, then the universe is going to show you like other ways, other things that you can do, other ways you can be of service, other physical action that you can take. Yeah. But it's not going to show you that if you're being ungrateful for it, if you're not grateful for the action that you take, if you're not grateful for the money that you're getting back for that physical action, if you're kind of resenting it all, if you're not feeling good about it all, you're not going to attract more. You're not going to attract more of it. So a shift in mindset is required for you, Virgo, for your money, to bring more money in. More about money. So those greater amounts of easier money, they flow when you are following your passion, when you're doing what's really in your heart, when you're sharing your talents with the world, when you're shining your light. You're not holding yourself back, you're being yourself, sharing it with a lot of people. And it's about your passion. If you're not passionate about something, you're not going to do it. You're not going to make the effort. You're not going to. I wouldn't make videos every single day like this if I wasn't passionate about it. I just wouldn't do it, right? And so this is saying right down to get yourself aligned with that, to get yourself on the same page as your higher self and the universe with all of that. Write down what a passionate lifestyle would be like for you. So, write your perfect day out. Get up in the morning really excited for your day ahead because you're going to do something you're really passionate about. Maybe you don't even know what that is, but you can write down as if you do know. You can write it down as if I'm so excited to do that work and provide that service, and I'm going to be working with amazing people, doing what I love, with people that I love. You can write all of that down and get into the energy of it without even having to come up with specifics of what it is that you're doing. And so a more passionate life is awaiting you, Virgo. But you've got to get aligned with that energy, and you don't get aligned with that energy just by like carrying on doing what you do, getting bored with it and struggling with it and all of that. That's not how to get in alignment. Daydreaming is how you get into alignment. Writing it down, writing the story of that amazing day, that amazing work that you do is going to get you in alignment with it. And after you've written it down, you can read it in the mornings, get you into that energy of actually waiting to be shown by the universe of how to do that, of what your next step is to step into that lifestyle. I did one of those perfect day exercises years and years ago, and my life is really similar to it now. Of course, there's things added to it. Like I never would have guessed in a million years that I would be training Muay Thai every single day and that I would absolutely love it. That wasn't on my perfect day list, but it is. Like, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. But I was focused on other things that I loved at the time that I'm not doing either. But it doesn't matter. It was just the energy of it. It's like the universe says, oh, Claire likes to have lots of freedom and live on islands and be in the sunshine and do what she wants whenever she wants and work with people that she loves and doing what she loves, right? And it just keeps on giving me more of that. What else about your money, Virgo? Ah, okay. So we've got change coming up now. You're in a preparation phase at the moment, and so be at peace with that. It's like, when you're at university, right? So say you go to university and you're not reaping the rewards, right? You're not getting money for it. You're not getting paid for that, but you know that what you're learning there is going to open you up in the future to more money coming, right? Exactly the same for you right now. It's like you're at university. You're learning things about yourself. You're learning things about how you feel about yourself. You're growing within yourself. You're getting skills. You're getting skills in your work. You're finding out who you really are. It's all in preparation to getting the money that you want, getting more money. And so be at peace with where you're at. You wouldn't like go to uni and then every day wake up disappointed that you haven't been paid yet, that you haven't got that job yet that you want 3, 4 years down the line. You wouldn't. You just keep on with the process. You keep on with the process. Especially if you're an entrepreneur. You should know this already if you're an entrepreneur. So you've got to do a lot of unpaid work when you're an entrepreneur. You've got to take those risks to do things like this. I do a lot of unpaid work because it works. It works for me. And I know that the stuff that I'm doing now is going to bring things months down the line. And it's worth it for me to do that. And so be at peace that you're in this preparation phase, that what you're doing now, the changes that you're making now in your focus and what you're doing is going to pay off in the future. Maybe a few months down the line, maybe a couple of years down the line, but it's going to pay off. And so be at peace with that process, that what you do now manifests in the future. There you go, Virgo. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a private reading, there'll be a link popping up now. I get those out within 24 hours of you ordering them. They're 3 pages long. You can choose what you want it about, so general, love, money, work, health, or any combination of those. You can also upgrade when you order as well. If you'd like to see my other readings too, so daily, weekly, monthly, full moon, new moon, soulmate readings for you, Virgo, then there's a playlist popping up. You can click on that. You get easy access to finding all of your reading videos that I've done. So check those out, Virgo. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.